How you doing, everybody? It's great to be back here on the weekly message to encourage you. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. You know, we just started really building up YouTube and it's growing, so you want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of it. A lot of people are becoming a part of it. A lot of people are subscribing right now. So go to Just Fatica and subscribe on that YouTube channel. This week, I'm going to be talking about pain is power. Pain is power. I want you to think for a second about the most painful experiences of your life, of your family's life, of somebody in your life. Like right now for me, my mother, who I love, I'm writing a book right now called Encouragement Coaching, the 8 Principles to be an Encouragement Coach. And I have my top 5 encouragement coaches. And my mother is one of my top 5 encouragement coaches. I always joke around and say, like, if I killed somebody, my mother would say, you did it the best way. You know what I mean? Like, she sees good in me when I don't see good in me. That's an encouragement coach. But my encouragement coach right now suffers. She's been in the hospital in the past 6 months, 3 or 4 times. She's just getting out of the hospital today. If you could pray for her, I'm praying for you, but if you could pray for her, that'd be great. And that creates pain for me to feel that, to see that, to understand. She's going through pain. I can see my dad watching her go through this pain because he has no control, because pain is an uncontrollable circumstance for the most part. Now, there are pains that are controllable. So you could be going through that pain. But pain, whether controllable or uncontrollable, pain is real. Pain is something that hurts, harms, affects us. Pain, though, what I'm talking about, using my mother's situation, creates power. Like, for instance, my wife says, how are you doing? And of course, like we all do, I'm fine. Or, I'm okay, you know. Well, how are you doing with your mother? Oh, whatever. And then I'll say something like this. When she says, how are you doing? I'll say, we're all gonna die. Bingo. I triggered the pain that equals power, that this life is temporary. That pain that my mother's going through helps me to deal with the simplicity of my humanity, that every one of us will die. Now, you can see that as a morbid thing. That is pain, taking it into going backwards into the abyss of discouragement and destruction and division. I'm talking about pain being power that my mother is suffering. My mother's 77 years old. She's not going to be here forever. Maybe we need to visit her. Yes, that's a question to ask. Why? Because it's simple. When does she want us to visit her? Visiting people matters. The pain turned into power. That visiting people matters. Spending time with people matters. The pain has turned into a reality that transforms my life. We don't want pain. Let's not get us like, oh, go look for pain and then you'll have power. No, none of us want pain. None of us want to go through pain, no matter who you are. Pain can be temporary and pain can be ongoing, but pain can be turned into power. Okay, another for instance. Since I was 25 years old, as I remember, I started speaking all across this great nation, specifically in the Northeast, from about 19 years old to 25, and I would speak repentance, change your life, become a better person, be who you're called to be. Jesus wants to change you. Faith, right? When I was 25, all of a sudden something changed. I started to see pain. It started being revealed to me. When I said, how many of you have been molested? How many of you have suffered? How many of you have been through hurt? And all of a sudden, people would come forward. How many of you ever wanted to give up? I was 25, so I didn't know what I was doing. But as these people started coming up, as I asked the question, who's ever wanted to give up? And you're sitting in an auditorium or a gym full of kids, and 20, 40, 80, 100, 200, 500, all of a sudden I see that pain. And what did it do? It propelled me to love. I said, look, we need love, we need hope, we need guidance, we need strength. You see that pain that I saw that people were going through challenged me to ask the question, am I loving enough? Do I need to be a better dad? Do I need to be a better friend? There are people who want to give up. There are people who have been abused, raped, neglected. There are people, and right now in this country, right now, that's what we need. We need to look at the pain and to transform our life. We need to look at that exhausting resource of pain that we all go through, that pain that permeates us to give up, or permeates and propels us forward to change. And pain is a power of change. Violence in this country. We were just at Highland Park in Illinois where those 7 people were shot. I took my basketball team. They saw the pain, the 7 pictures of those good, noble people from society of humanity being shot, and they remembered some of their family members shot in the inner city or in rural areas. Pain can be turned into power. I want to share one last story to help you understand that pain can be turned into power. I went to Seton University, and I ended up dating a girl from Syracuse, New York. It's why that I live here in this, I say, godforsaken place, that pain. And the pain brought me here, that's for sure. And what you don't know about our story is that we broke up at one time when we were dating in college. And I remember when I went back to her to say, hey, I'm ready to date you. I believe you're the one to marry me. She looked at me and she says, you had your shot. I don't know if I can date you again. And I remember I went through this 3 months. She said, don't see me, don't talk to me, don't email me. Because you know what? During college, I broke up with her a few times, and she didn't want to play that game anymore. Because sometimes with pain, you need to have boundaries. I gave her too much pain. So now I go into this painful experience. I can tell you that just recently we just had our 19th wedding anniversary. And do you know that pain of not being with Mary, who I was dating, Mary, now has been my wife for 19 years? I did a book called The Days Without Mary that I gave her when we got married on our honeymoon. I gave it to her with pictures and quotes and all of this. Did you know that pain for that 3 months has been one of the single greatest gifts to help me be a better husband, to be a better father, to be a better friend? Now, I didn't go looking for the pain. I was human, and our humanity leads us to these painful experiences. But from each 3 of these examples, I can tell you now I'm married, and I know I can't live without that woman. I know that I can't, and that is a gift, that pain. Pain is a gift. Pain is temporary. Pain can be exhausting and continue, but that pain can lead us to the human reality that we don't live forever. That guess what? People need our love, and we can commit to people with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength, because the life without them isn't better than the life with them. And right now you have a choice to make. You can take your pain and you can exhaust yourself with it, or you can take your pain and change your life. That's what I'm asking from you today. Take that pain and let it change your life. Pain is power, and pain will change you. Hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully it helped you. If you did, make sure to subscribe, okay? Make sure to subscribe, because you know what? Pain can be not subscribing to this because you might need this at some point. So just subscribe to it and get rid of the fact. And so I don't have to keep asking you to subscribe, because guess what? We need as many subscribers so we can change the world. And know that you're a gift, every one of you. And thank you for watching this, and thank you for being a part of my life. And know pain is power.